Okay, fifth graders, here we go. Once again, we're reading a fantasy story, which means that it has magic or things are happening that are not normal in our everyday life. We've talked about characters and what characters are like. Now this time, while I read it, I want you to follow along and to be thinking, what character do I like in this story? Okay, here we go. There once was a young, beautiful princess who lived in a huge kingdom. One day, a very cranky old king came to the royal palace intending to marry the princess. Oh no, thought the princess, I can't marry him. The king wants proof that she's a real princess before he marries her, said one servant. A real princess won't be able to sleep if there is even only one tiny pea underneath a big pile of mattresses, said the other. I am a real princess, thought the princess, but I will pretend that I am not. The servants crept into her room and placed a single pea under her pile of mattresses. Oh, I am so sleepy, yawned the princess, pretending to sleep. The servants watched the princess. Look, she's asleep already. The king will be so angry, cried one. Maybe the pea wasn't enough, said the servant. We must prove that she is a princess. The next night, they crept into her room. Lots of frozen peas should do the trick, they whispered. Oh, I'm so terribly tired, said the princess. She began snoring loudly. The next morning, she rose with the sun. What a wonderful night's sleep I have had, the princess smiled. The servants looked worried. But I really haven't slept a wink, thought the princess secretly. The servant told the king what had happened. Let's try other things that start with the letter P, said one servant. Good idea, said the other servant. That's almost as good as a real pea. The servants put some prickly porcupines into her bed, but still the princess slept. They tried a pirate and a panda, a peacock, and a painter, but still the princess slept. Soon it was the morning of the wedding. She's not a princess, said the servants to the king. Call the wedding off, sighed the king, and he left. Whew, said the princess. She didn't have to marry that old king. And now, she said, I can finally get a good night's sleep. The end. Okay, I want you to think back. We have a bunch of different characters. We, of course, have the servants. We have the king. We have the princess. Pick one of those characters. I want you to think, which one do I like? Which one did I think was interesting or funny or nice? Have to think about that. And think about which one is your favorite. Why? Why do you like them? I don't know. I like the princess because she is smart. She tried to trick the prince to get what she wanted. I like the servants because they're smart. They thought of different ways to try to get the princess to show that she's a princess with different things that start with the letter P under her bed. I didn't like the king so much. He looked kind of cranky, kind of mean. But you need to think, who did you like and why? And that will be one of the things you have to do for Mrs. Hollis in the classroom to answer. Okay? So do your best.